Hello friends, my name is Dave. Thank you for joining me on this fragrance hobby. Today is going to be a very special review. It's going to be my first review of a ladies fragrance. Now I do have maybe a few bottles of the lady fragrance. My collection is 98% for men and 2% for ladies. And what I use it for is I'll spray on the pillow before I go to sleep. I find it very relaxing. Especially ladies fragrance are just more gentle, more smooth and softer, and just bring the very soothing touch. So I absolutely enjoy wearing this. Put it on the pillow or sometimes even on my shirts. I don't mind telling you that. Especially a lot of people would agree that scent is not really gender, right? You don't have to identify as gender. You wear whatever you want, but there are certain scent that people in particular would think is more leaning for ladies, right? But I don't really care. I just enjoy them, especially like I said, in the nights when I want to wind down and relax, I'll reach for this. Now this is going to be a first impression for this one. It's called Rumba Passion from Lapitus. That in itself, rumba passion, already sounds so enticing, very intriguing. So I'm gonna give it an open. I have no clue what this is. If you see my video, you'll know that my first impression I tried to be a surprise for myself. Even if I kind of seen some review, I try to blank it out and just be like opening Christmas present. I want to be surprised. I enjoy the excitement. All right. So this bottle is very unique. Looks like a plastic cap on top. Wait, there's no wrapper. Maybe it's a tester, but it didn't say tester. Anyway, this is not expensive. You could pick it up for under $25 or $20. Rumba Passion from the house of Lapitus. Most of the fragrance from Lapitus are not expensive, and I enjoy some of them. I should talk about them sometimes, but this is a new first impression. I'm gonna go find a spot on my arm and give it a spray. All right, 3 sprays. Atomizer is nice and decent. The cap. So looking at the cap, a lot of time you could tell if a fragrance just came out a few years or it's been out for a while. I don't know about this one, but this plastic cap looks like it's been out for a while, so they could save some money for you by going with a cheaper, lighter cap. Yeah, I have a little weight, but it's on the cheaper side, you can tell, but it matches well with the bottle design, so that's a nice touch. All right. Whoa, this is a powerful punch. Straight away this, yeah, it's very floral, extremely floral. Jasmine's coming out, the rose is punching through, and there's some honey is coming up already. Oh, this is if you ever smell the 80s and 90s ladies fragrance, there's a lot of this type, this genre, this profile. Yes, absolutely that. I'm trying to pick out. I do also have the Elizabeth Taylor White Diamond. I have the EDT and EDP, and it does smell a little bit similar to that. Yeah, it does have some. But you know what? I'm not that experienced with ladies fragrance, so maybe a lot of them is gonna smell like the White Diamond. Maybe they don't actually do, but for me, inexperienced knows, because there's a lot of florals, and when they all mix together, there's not much else you could dissect. But unlike for masculine scents, there are a lot of different varieties that they put into the men's fragrance. I think there's more diversity in men's fragrance than ladies, because more of a sweeter notes, a lot of floral notes, especially white florals. So with this one, I think there's jasmine I'm picking up, and then maybe some vanilla, and there's some sweetness, so I'm guessing it's from honey or vanilla. And there's some earthiness or sweetness, maybe that's patchouli, okay? Yeah, so already I think I'm smelling all this gamut of notes together, especially in the more classic, like the 80s. a lot of their scents, they pack a lot of notes in there, and it's very complex. So if I'm not careful with this could be a little bit too strong for me. So maybe I should not sniff too close. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I mean, if you're new to the fragrance game, you'll find out that some scents you don't want to. First of all, you don't want to overspray. So some scents you do, but some scents you just don't. What I found out was one spray is enough. If you go for 2 or 3, it's gonna become yucky, like just weird. It was a hard lesson for me, and I'll let you know when I find one of those. And this is one of this where one spray is enough. This is a powerful beast, a powerful ladies beast. Where I did 2 sprays, and when I put too close to my nose, it's just too much. But I'm like keep maybe 5 inches apart and smelling this. It's nice. It's very nice. Totally different than putting my nose to it. Yeah, you gotta enjoy this lady from a distance. Just be appreciate her, but without getting too close. You might get sting or something. But yeah, I'm sure there's some sweetness from the vanilla or the honey or the patchouli, or one of those, or combination of those. But I'm smelling some rose, but it's not super rose dominant. I think mostly the sweetness is dominating. So the rose, the jasmine, or the white floral, I'm guessing it's jasmine, okay, is playing the back seat, and the sweetness is center stage. Yeah, I think it's at the dry down already, and the meadow notes, all those are combining. I'm picking all this up right now. Yeah, it's one of those classic 80s lady scents. So it's very, very enjoyable. Even though to my nose I'm not that experienced, I do feel they're very similar. And then but then there's some variation to it, okay? There's some, a little twist here and there. So yeah, for sure. So I gotta say, as far as I'm not gonna categorize this because I really don't have a concept of what age of a lady should wear this, okay? So, but for me, I'm just putting this on the pillow. Like, I'm gonna use this tonight to go to sleep, just to unwind and relax. So yeah, this is very enjoyable. I like it a lot. As far as maybe I'll give it a grade of how much I like it. I'll say it's 8 out of 10. All right, 8 out of 10. I'll give it more worries. It's just a first impression, but that's what I'm getting. I don't smell any other notes per se, or any other categories of notes. So yeah, I'm getting, like I said, the sweetness either from the honey or vanilla or patchouli, because I do smell a little bit of earthiness, so that may be from the patchouli. And there's some rose and probably jasmine. Yeah. Okay. All right then. I hope that is helpful a little bit. If you ever want to try, some scent to help you relax. So what happened was, I'm sorry, adding this. I sometimes buy from Bed and Bath, the store, and then when I will pick up those body sprays, what I do is use those for the pillows before I sleep. And they're mostly all ladies scents. I think all of them, are 99% are for ladies, and it's very soothing. So I start using those. But then they're body spray, so the percentage is so low, like 1% or less, and it doesn't last. So I found out, hey, why don't I just buy a bottle of ladies fragrance and just spray it on? It's gonna last longer. They have EDT, EDP. It's gonna last much longer than body spray. So let's do that. So that's what I did, and it costs just the same or just a little bit more than the body spray, and it's very enjoyable and absolutely helps me relax. It's like aroma therapy. So with that said, don't be shy to use it. if your lady or your wife asks you, hey, where did you get that? no honey, it's not what you think, okay? I saw Dave recommending on his YouTube, watch, Dave says, you know, to help you soothe and sleep. It's not because, you know, you're cheating on some, you know, or something. Anyway, all right then. I hope that's helpful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.